The Chicago Bears search for a new general manager and head coach continues, as today they requested 2 more interviews with GM candidates Omar Khan, VP of Football Operations with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Eliot, Director of Scouting with the New England Patriots. What's going on, guys? I'm back with the Chicago Bears update videos, which there's going to be a lot of these in the coming days. So if you guys want to stay up to date on all the latest news regarding the Bears head coaching a GM search, definitely be sure to subscribe to this channel. Today, the Bears didn't request to interview any more head coaching candidates, but they did request to interview more general manager candidates, which I guess does make sense, right? Because they're probably going to hire the GM before the head coach. I mean, I would want the GM to be the one hiring the head coach because that's kind of how it works in the NFL. First, you hire a general manager, then that GM hires a head coach, and the two are kind of viewed as a pair, okay? Their successes, their failures are viewed together, okay? It's kind of how, Ryan Pace, when he first got here, he hired John Fox. They're viewed as a tandem. Ryan Pace got more time after that, though, to hire another head coach. So then Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy were viewed as a tandem. If you have ownership hiring a head coach, you can't really fault the GM if the head coach fails because ownership picked that head coach. So personally, I really hope, they hire the GM first, then the head coach. But in certain circumstances, I'd be okay with them hiring the head coach only if it's a guy like Jim Harbaugh, okay? A guy that's had proven success in the NFL, a guy that you have to pounce fast on before other teams get to him, okay? That's the only guy potentially that would be okay with ownership hiring. Otherwise, probably let the general manager make that call. With that being said, let me give you guys a brief overview of both these general manager candidates that we're going to be interviewing in the coming weeks. The first one is Steelers Vice President of Football and Business Administration, Omar Khan. He's held this role for a very long time now, ever since 2011. He's been in the organization actually since 2001, so a lot of experience helping the Steelers organization. And guys, the Steelers organization is one of the best in all of football. They haven't had a single losing season since 2006. So clearly they employ a lot of smart people there in the front office to consistently draft so well, on the offensive line, get great receivers, draft great defensive talent, and win a lot of football games. Okay, since Omar Khan has been there with the Steelers, they've won 2 Super Bowl titles. They've only had 1 losing season, have drafted 20 Pro Bowl players. That is a ridiculous amount of success. And the key thing to realize here, guys, is that a lot of people within the Steelers organization expected Omar Khan to take over for, longtime Steelers GM Kevin Colbert to be the next general manager of the Pittsburgh Steelers after Colbert retires in 2022. Okay, he's expected to retire after the NFL draft. Then he's going to take a step back. And, Omar Khan was expected to be that guy to fill in after him, but reportedly they have chosen somebody else to be the next one in line, which has Omar Khan pretty upset. Okay, reportedly he's pretty upset. That's why he's also interviewing for other jobs now in the NFL. And to be the next general manager of the Chicago Bears, that'd be a great opportunity to prove your previous employers wrong. Okay, he would have a chip on his shoulder. He'd be extra motivated to do a great job here in Chicago. And a lot of people that talk to Omar Khan and that have been around Omar Khan describe him as being a very hardworking, motivated person regardless. So we'd be getting a great character guy, a guy that wants to do the best job he possibly can. And he's a very smart person, both when it comes to football and when it comes to business, because, he also handles a lot of business work for the Steelers, okay? Finances, stuff with projects going on. So if you want a Ted Phillips replacement, Omar Khan could eventually go into that role, okay? Ted Phillips is expected to retire sometime soon, okay? Maybe it will be this year, maybe it'll be next year, but sometime soon, Ted Phillips probably is gonna step down, probably after that stadium project is done with, okay? They're trying to build a new stadium in Arlington, so Ted Phillips is the main person heading that project, but after that, they most likely would be done with him. And Omar Khan, if he's here, he could be the next president of football operations in Chicago and the general manager all in one, which that's not too uncommon. A lot of franchises in the NFL have a guy like that handles both the business side and the football side of things. It'd be a lot to handle, but Omar Khan is one of the smartest minds in the NFL, and I'm confident he would be able to handle it, okay? He's coming from the Pittsburgh Steelers, one of the best organizations in all of football. If you want the Bears to be anything like that, why not poach a guy from their organization in Omar Khan? I think he would be a very strong candidate, probably a top 3 candidate right now for me out of all the people that we requested to interview. Going over to the next guy then that the Bears requested to interview, it's Director of Scouting with the New England Patriots, Eliot, another really solid candidate with a lot of experience in the league, which I can't stress enough how important it is that the Bears are finally looking into guys with experience in this league, okay? Because Ryan Pace had next to no experience whatsoever in this league when the Bears first hired him, okay? Only a couple years of experience working in the Saints front office, and that proved to be the wrong decision, okay? This time we're actually looking at guys with experience, and Eliot Wolf is one of those guys. He's the son of legendary Packers GM Ron Wolf, who helped revive the Packers in the 1990s. And if you look at what Eliot Wolf has done, he's also worked with the Packers early on in his career, ever since 2004 to 2017. So he's with the Packers for a long time in various roles, helped draft guys like Randall Cobb, Casey Hayward, Kenny Clark, Aaron Jones. So a lot of success while he was with the Packers. Okay, Super Bowl championship as well. And guys, when Ted Thompson, longtime GM of the Packers, stepped down in 2018, a lot of people thought that Eliot Wolf could get that job, but they instead gave it to other assistant GM, Brian Gutekunst. So obviously he didn't get the Packers job. He then went to the Cleveland Browns to be assistant GM, helped draft guys like Denzel Ward, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, Wyatt Teller. I mean, the Browns have so much talent now on their team, and Eliot Wolf was part of turning that Browns team around. So had a lot of success there, then left to become a member of the Patriots front office since 2020, where he's helped draft guys like Mac Jones, Kyle Duggar, Christian Barmore. He's helped acquire guys like Hunter Henry, Matthew Judon through free agency, and he's helped the Patriots turn around really fast. Okay, after Tom Brady left, okay, a lot of people thought the Patriots would be bad for at least some time after Tom Brady left, but that has not been the case whatsoever. They have a very solid roster, very solid draft class this year as well, and a lot of people think that Eliot Wolf is ready now for a general manager job in the NFL, and I think this would be a fantastic possible hiring for the Chicago Bears. So there you have it, guys. Those are both the guys that we have requested to interview for GM spots in the next couple weeks. We've already interviewed now Doug Peterson, head coach, which we did today, and also Glenn Cook, VP of football operations with the Cleveland Browns. So we did both those interviews today. We're going to do all the other ones in the coming days. It's probably going to take a long time, guys, because we requested to interview practically half of the league. It seems like, I mean, the Bears are really searching far and wide, which, like I mentioned yesterday, guys, that is a good thing, okay? Get as many people as you possibly can on this list, because you don't want to miss out on anybody. And again, I really like that the Bears are targeting people with experience this time around, especially at the general manager position. Practically all the guys, aside from maybe one or two, have well over 10-15 years of experience in this league in front office roles, which is a very good thing, because you need experience to learn how to be a great general manager in the NFL. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys, in these potential hirings. Would you like it? Would you not like it? Who's your favorite right now to be the next GM of the Chicago Bears? Personally, I like three guys the most right now: Rick Smith, Ed Dodds, and Omar Khan. Okay, I feel like all of them have very good experience in this league, a lot of proven success, and either of those guys I would be really happy with. But let me know what you guys think down below. I'll be out with more videos in the coming days as more interview requests come out. But as always, guys, bear down.